Alright guys, welcome back man to another episode of Late Night with JNR. We got my boy
Jesus in the building, baby. We got Nelly. What's going on, guys?
and we got me, Ryan, and today we got a super special guest, man. My guy for over 10 years. Man, I seen this guy grow from so much shit, man. From us being goofballs in high school to being a young dad to now owning his own like a business type thing. What's up, man? How you been?
Doing good, man. What's going on, everybody? MateoTheFreightGuy here. Thank you guys for having me on the late night show.
Name, huh?
Nah, you're good, bro.
Hey, what's up, bro?
Welcome.
Really your friend? No,
Yeah, I know, right?
Hey,
already, bro.
Hey, you know what? I'm used to Matthew, like the Mateo, he switched it
Yeah,
up.
so the whole story with that, dude. Oh my goodness, let's just do that real quick.
Let's go, because
because a lot of people want to know, you know.
Yeah.
I'll literally go to check out somewhere, and like I'm so used to going by Mateo that they'll be like, oh, like what's your name for the coffee? And I'm like, it's Mateo. And then I'll give him my card to pay, and it says Matthew on there. I've actually been called out for it.
Really?
Like, yeah.
Oh shit.
Hey,
So the whole switch up was just to like kind of give myself a little bit of security,
security,
privacy. Like I don't post my kids on the internet. I don't talk
Okay.
about my life, but now everyone knows that's my
That's
name.
crazy because I did see like when
Yep.
obviously when he was like, hey, we're gonna bring this guy on, my old friend. I'm like looking at your story or your Instagram. I'm like,
Yeah.
okay, cool. I didn't know you had a kid, so that's cool, man.
Yeah, I actually have
That's
2
dope.
kids and 1 on the way.
Wow, congratulations,
Damn,
bro.
congrats,
Holy
congrats,
shit.
bro. That's what's up.
Yep.
You guys a busy guy.
Busy.
Busy
I'm
man,
very busy.
huh?
Yeah.
I'm very busy.
Yeah, those Pringles are fire though. Thank you.
Hell yeah. Nah, it's funny as well because like I said, I know him as Matthew, and I said Mateo. I'm like, hey, he's flexing that Latino side now, huh?
Yeah, man, I'm very proud of my Latino side, man.
No, definitely.
Very proud of it. And I might even name my kid Mateo too.
That's dope.
So you
My son.
You having a boy?
There you go. Boom, another bomb.
Damn.
Damn.
Well, hey, we're dropping all types of
All
bombs
types
today.
all types of gems, guys. Take notes. Yeah, guys. So no, I appreciate you guys having me on. I just drove from the south side to be here. So
Was that like
No.
your shortest drive? I know you used to like long drive. Like,
yeah, it was probably one of my shortest drives. Yeah.
And for me, I was like, man, that drive sucked. He's like, no, it wasn't that bad. I'm like,
yeah, you know, came here empty. We didn't pick up no freight, so call that a deadhead.
did you drive the van here?
Nah, man,
No?
I drove my Charger.
Oh, you got
Yeah.
a Charger, damn.
Nice charger, huh?
Nice.
Yeah, I got a nice Charger, man. So I whipped that here.
Yeah. Hey,
man.
my guy, I sold him like what, like your second car because you had the Malibu.
No, you sold me a Dodge Dart actually.
Right. But that was,
Yeah.
like, that was like your second car because you had the
I had a Hyundai Sonata. That was my first car.
Oh, okay.
And then I had a Malibu for a little bit, and then I also had then I got the Dodge Dart.
And then you got the.
Then I got the Chrysler 300, and then the
Yeah.
Chrysler 300 I sold it when I changed my jobs to afford the job I was working at because I was getting paid so little. I changed that car to a Ford Fusion. I
Oh,
downgraded
shit.
from a busted out Chrysler 300, like nice
That's
ass
a Ford Fusion.
white with rims, to a
shit.
Ford Fusion just to afford this job I really wanted.
What job was that?
Southwest. I worked for Southwest Airlines, and I was an operation agent. And it was like, they were like, obviously, like you go into a job and it's like a career path job where you get a 401k and this and that.
Right.
They're putting you into this motive in your head, like you're fighting for that next year
You start
increase.
from the bottom. Type.
Yeah, you start from the bottom. So I'm like, yeah. So I need to like work to afford this life. So I'm gonna work a bunch of hours, and you know what? Like I'm gonna sell my car so I could live a little bit more like peaceful or like more peaceful outside of like.
That's smart though. That's smart.
Yeah,
too.
no, it is.
Hell yeah.
It is smart up until you catch the like the
The bullshit
rat.
they were feeding.
The
you?
bullshit. It's a great company, right? Like
great job.
I honestly like it really cemented a lot of things that I do now.
You learn from it.
Yeah, I learned from it, and I sold my car for the Ford Fusion, and then that's when the whole business thing started.
Right.
And I
Okay,
started
so
selling.
so let's take a step back then. Okay.
Yeah.
So you had the 300, right? So you took like maybe like a pay cut or something because that's why you wanted to take down your expenses when you got the Ford Fusion. What were you doing before that when you were like, man, I had to get the 300, like doing good, like where'd you start?
So I was.
First of all, at what age? At what age?
Yeah,
How old?
that's a good
Right.
question.
You gotta
That's a
paint
good
the
one.
picture first. You gotta paint the picture.
Yeah. No, so I was okay. So when I first started this whole like spree of car ownership, I was like 15, 16, just got my license, went through driver's ed and all that. It's pretty simple, and then like I'm bouncing through cars as they're like wear and tearing, and I'm getting rid of them. And then that's in that video that I posted on Instagram. That's where I caught my DUI, and I was in my Malibu at the time, right?
Okay.
And I caught this DUI in my Malibu. I was like 17 years old.
Oh, you're in the Malibu?
I was at a party on the south side, and I was drinking. I drank Bombay. I drank some gin.
Damn.
And
lemonade.
I don't know what it was. I think it was straight. So we're just like ripping it. I just remember like dancing bachata with like a bunch of girls. Like we were just having a good ass time.
Hey, I didn't even
and
know
then
you dance bachata.
listen,
See
bro.
you dance bachata right now,
Dude,
bro.
these sandals don't lie, bro. I'm literally like, it's in the core. It's in the bloodstream.
That's
so,
awesome.
so I'm like having a good time, dude. I'm sipping on this bottle of gin. I think I was sipping on the straight bottle. I literally have videos from this night in 2014.
Damn, dude.
So this is 10 years ago, guys.
Fuck.
I'm
Literally
in 2000. Yeah, and I'm in my Malibu at the time, right? So in 2014, I get this DUI, right? And then I get the blower that I posted in the beginning of that video. I literally thought it was a wrap, dude. Like at this point, like I already have like a kid on the way almost. Like
Yeah.
I'm gonna go into that season. My daughter was born in 2015, and then I get this DUI, and I'm like, oh, dude.
You're like,
I just-
my life's over. It's
no,
over.
like no CDL job, no this, no
Right.
that. I'm thinking like,
At the lowest.
yeah,
It's like, yeah, rock bottom.
I
dude.
feel that.
it wasn't like 100% rock bottom because, like, I was looking at it like this. My car's messed up, right? So for one, my car's messed up,
Yeah.
and I have to like literally get a new whip now. And then I remember I hit up Ryan after some point. In like 2015, I already had my
Right.
daughter for the Dodge. You were starting to work at the dealership.
I like, he just started selling cars.
He
at-
just
at
started
Jack
selling
Bailey.
cars, literally.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
And I'm all like, well, from what I know, I was taught to never trust a car salesman, right?
But you know you could trust me though.
But I could trust my
trust
dog
me.
Ryan.
My
Sorry,
dog.
sorry for the
Awesome.
left. Sorry for the left.
Right.
And I told him, and I was like, bro, I need a whip, and it's all like everything's all messed
He
up.
told me the situation, Loki.
Let's make it work. Like, let's make it work, you know.
Yeah.
And I think I bought it without any trade-in or nothing. I just bought it flat out.
No, you did trade in the car because I remember the Malibu you traded in. Like, he told me, he's like, bro, like, I don't even feel safe in this car. Bro, like, it didn't even have a key. The key was broken half, and he put the half key in there to turn it on, bro. Like,
But
that.
this all stems from the DUI. Guys, it literally stacks like this. It gets better. So
Damn, dude.
the Malibu's damaged, and I'm like, I don't even feel safe in this, nor do I have the money to throw down. So like I can
Right,
get financing
right,
because
yeah,
I'm working
yeah.
a job, right?
Of course.
Yeah.
So I'm like serving and bartending, and I'm like working at it. Well, I was working at Palermo's, and then remember when I worked at Palermo's on 63rd and Hamlin?
And then you worked at the other restaurant. What was it?
I worked at a bunch of different restaurants. Blackfin American Pub downtown in River
No.
North.
What was the one in Chicago? Was it Chicago Ridge or?
It's coming. That's coming. That's coming.
were you-
Alright,
I
so-
don't think I was there
Were you
at
doing
Chicago Ridge yet.
bartending? What were you doing?
So I started off with doing serving, and then I went into bartending. So that's where I developed a lot of like
Oh, so
my
you-
social skills.
Damn, so you used to bartend.
Oh man, dude.
How'd you like? Wait.
That's like majority. I was working at nightclubs when I was like 17 years old because of
What?
someone I knew.
For real?
Shout out to Junior. And he
Shout
was
out
getting
Junior,
me these.
man.
Yeah, he was getting me these jobs where I'm like, bar backing, where I'm picking up the ice, picking up glass,
Right,
and
right.
doing like little chores around,
I know, that's
around
dope, that's
around
dope.
the bar,
Yeah.
and that's where it all stems from. So like I get this car, I hit him up. The car wasn't like safe to drive, and I was like, I had a young mind, so I'm like, oh, it's better just to finance a new car instead of like pay for the damages I caused on this car.
Right,
Because I hit a
right,
median when I was getting my
right.
DUI.
Damn.
Story is, dropped off all my friends. They basically left me in the car pretty drunk, intoxicated, and I decided just to drive it back home.
How far were you from home? Like,
Oh man, I was a couple miles, and I was just zigzagging all night trying to find my way, just intoxicated. And then I eventually hit a median and got chased out.
Damn.
So off-duty sheriff. So I'm thinking, man, dude, like what's a guy like me getting a DUI? And then when I get released, they tell my daughter's mom, like, you want to be with somebody like this,
no way.
Yeah, like literally saying that. So I'm like getting constantly beat
How old
down
were
and
you when
like,
that happened?
dude. So I believe I was 18. I was 18 at the time because I had my daughter a year later, and I was 19 when I had my daughter.
Got you. Okay.
So it was like,
Damn, that's crazy. 18, like a DUI, like, hey, I feel
Yeah.
like I would have, man, my life's like, not over, but like, you could tell, like, that'd be
Dude.
hard as fuck,
Yeah,
bro.
you feel like shit.
yeah, because you're young and you're
Yeah,
like,
'cause that happened to me.
yeah,
So I know that.
This
feeling.
guy, hey,
There
this
you go.
guy right here. I mean,
really?
That happened to me too.
Here in Chicago, like,
Southside by the White Sox Stadium.
Hey, Loki,
no
similar story
way.
too.
It was
Like,
in the medium too.
but your friend left you too, didn't he?
Yeah, he left.
wait,
Yeah.
Damn,
Zeus.
bro. We share each other's.
Yeah,
Give
I
each
know.
other a hug. Yeah, Zeus.
Hug it out, hug it out,
Yeah,
bro.
let's talk it out.
Guess where he was at when that happened? Where
That
did
was
you
at the
leave?
ZBB concert. Yeah, I was at a concert.
What is
Zach Brown
ZBB
Band.
for the people that don't
It's-
know?
It's country.
With a
Zach
little
Brown
bit of
Band.
chicken
Zach Brown
fried.
Band.
Yes.
Cold beer
And I was
on
just-
Friday
Yeah,
night.
that's
Oh, that's a
exactly
good
Pair
song.
of jeans that fit just
You're singing two
right.
different songs?
Got the radio on. That's them,
Yeah,
right?
bro.
Yeah, that's
That's
one
a
of
good
them.
band.
That's one of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a good concert.
Yeah.
So what are you
It
gonna do
was a
if you
bad
see
turnout.
Zach Brown? What are you gonna do?
gonna drink my White Claw again. Wait, what?
They got the DUI.
It was White Claws?
It was White Claw.
Oh shit!
Bro, White Claws. That had to be like when White Claws first came out, bro.
It was when they first came out. I swear to God, it was the first time. Like, this is fucking good. Drinking, bro. Done. Forget about it. But anyways, it's not about me.
Wait, do you know
But
what
I
you were
feel
drinking
pain.
when you caught the DUI?
Dude, yeah, Bombay gin.
Oh, yeah,
Bombay,
yeah.
So what-
Hey,
some
wait,
of the
wait,
story though,
wait,
like-
do you drink that now, or you just kind of?
No, dude, no. I've already went through my tribulations with hard liquor. I'm beer. Like I just been told by like so many people already. Like, Dad, beer, hard liquor is just not your go-to. Like, it doesn't mix with everyone. You know, you
right,
can't.
man. I just figured it out.
If you can't manage, yeah, exactly. We all got to figure it out. We're all doing that in our 20s. That's what it is. We're learning, like, hey, you can and cannot touch this or that.
Yeah.
You cannot smoke a cigar because you don't know how to inhale it properly. So fuck cigars, you know.
Hey, that should make you sick, bro.
Yeah, dude.
Lightheaded,
So
fucking
yeah.
Hey, so you learn like you can't drink liquor like that.
we're all learning as we go, basically.
No,
and I was
definitely.
that's just when I had to learn that whole like.
So that happened when you were
downfall.
18. How old are you now?
So I'm 28 now. So 10 years later, fast forward now, and
Nice, man.
and a bunch of other things just happened throughout the.
Well,
the
shit, and you
years,
had 2 more kids, or you had another kid
I had
since then?
yeah. Been out of a couple lengthy relationships. Got great relationships with both, and and then my most recent daughter's mom. We're having another child, so I'm
Yeah.
having a son. So
So you're having your second baby with.
it's with her. Yeah.
her.
So
Okay.
yeah. Yep.
So
That's cool.
okay, that's
Yep.
cool.
So now I'm gonna have a total of 3 kids, and that's all. We're not gonna do a future podcast, and I got another one on the way. I
you're,
think-
done? You're already saying you're done now.
Well, listen, because
He said-
you can only handle so much, you know.
Right.
We're building, and I'm just like, all right, if we're gonna keep building, we have to kind of start like cutting the branches off the
You're
tree.
trying to plan on shit a little more.
Yeah, we're just like, we want to make sure that we have time for everything. We could still live our life when we get a little bit older, you know. And
For
I'm
sure,
28
man.
right now. I think it's a perfect time to stop. I've been going at it since I was 19, so that's 9 years of
Yeah,
having kids. I got 3.
bro.
I'm good.
Well,
There-
let's backtrack to your DUI.
Yeah.
What happened after that? How did you get your life back together? Because I know that takes some time. This is a couple
How did you
Yeah.
feel too? Like when did you feel like your life was over? Like did you feel like
Yeah, dude. I felt like my life was over. It was a temporary swing of that though. I wasn't like tripping like, damn, it's a wrap. I didn't think I was done 100%, but I knew I was in the court system now. I'm pissing in a cup for correction.
Right, you
know.
had a challenge. But, hey,
Yeah, I'm being challenged as a man, you know, like
Right.
how are you gonna break past this barrier or get stuck in the system?
Yeah.
It really happened. That's how it happens.
Yeah,
They
no,
put you in a
that's
risk
right.
factor when you get a DUI, and you're either at minimal risk, medium, or high risk. There's a couple in between, but
Damn.
it's not like I know, right? It's been years. But they put you into a risk factor after you take this like lengthy 300 quiz test with the state of Illinois.
Yeah.
And by the way, guys, we're on the north side of Chicago, Irving
Yeah.
Park, I believe.
Yeah.
Right,
We
yeah.
should, we should mention that.
Yeah.
So thank you for the invite again. But
For sure, man.
so yeah, no. So they
And
put
Jordan-
you into this risk factor, and once you're kind of minimal risk, they take it a little easy on you, and you go through this like period of time with classes and DUI school and a victim impact panel, which is mind blowing.
Yeah,
You get to
exactly
actually
what it
you actually get to meet parents of their children got killed in accidents or people with
What the damn?
paralyzed because of
Hey, look,
drunk
Just the whole
drivers.
suffering.
Hey,
It really
wears you
teaches
down.
you.
No,
Yeah,
it teaches
yeah,
you.
it
I
teaches
went
you
to
down,
one of
like,
those
holy
impact
shit.
panels,
Yeah.
but for a different. I didn't get to do either. But I went to those impact panels because we were at a party in like Berwyn, or I think it was Berwyn, and for some reason the whole party got raided, but it was a bunch of underage kids. Like it was around like
Yeah.
I was 18, 19. They locked up everybody who was underage.
Berwyn PD was
Put you in the
on it,
paddy
bro.
wagon.
Bro, hey, literally they had just paddy wagons,
Yeah.
taking people out.
Oh
and,
my god, that
so,
happened
like-
to me in Pilsen. Yeah. I know
And
what
then
you're
basically they
talking
made us go to the impact panel class, everybody. So it was like, bro, it was hundreds of us
Oh my
in that
God.
shit. Yeah.
Hey, real shit. How'd you
But-
feel like about like, obviously seeing the parents of the kids that died from somebody that was drinking and driving? How'd you feel? Were you like sad? Like were you like fuck? Like,
in the moment, and I knew I wasn't gonna be perfect coming out of the class. Like I was already talking to myself like, you're gonna experience like everything you got to go through with the class, and I'm still young-minded. I didn't know that in the moment, but I was still young-minded, and I was like,
You were just trying to get through it.
I was just trying to get through the class and get through all my classes.
Right.
It didn't make me like realize, hey, like this is serious, like, and I still think it's serious. Was I perfect after that? No, I wasn't perfect. No one's
Right.
perfect after went through a mistake. You have to go through a few times. Not that you got to get a few DUIs and not drink and drive,
no,
but
definitely.
But honestly, it was a big moment in my life, and I was just trying as fast as I could to close the chapter, because then I went through the split with my daughter's mom, and really experiencing like not having access to like my childhood home again. Going to like one of my good friend's house to stay there, and him being like, I got this room, you could kick it in, you know. And like me really being in the pits of like of the pit. Like, not that like other people don't like have it worse, but for my life and for my story, this was the pit of the moment where it's like, am I gonna join the system?
Or make or break you.
It was a make or break moment in reality. It really was. It really was. And I'm sure you could relate too. Being that you went through that, you know, a lot of people that have gotten DUIs could relate to that. You either enter the system and get your second, third one, or keep making the same mistake till you learn again, or you break out of it and you say, you know what, I'm just gonna get a different car and ride around in a fishbowl so they don't catch me. No, I'm just kidding. I'm messing around. That was a joke. I'm messing around. No, it's
Damn,
real.
Man, it's,
no, but
yeah,
like,
tough,
and you can keep doing the same shit like you said. Like, nobody's perfect, right? But still, like, I remember too when he like had got his year and you had the 300 already. We had the blow thing.
Chrysler 300.
Yeah, he went to a house party, but he was the only one not drinking or anything because he was pretty much a real designated driver. But I was like,
So fast forward now, bro. Like what do you do now, right? For the people, because obviously you're like an influencer, basically, right? You are an influencer.
Yeah.
From the shit that he showed me, I'm like, damn, this guy's fucking popping.
No.
Like, got you here on the pod.
Thank you.
What do you like? No, it's an honor to have you here, bro. I mean,
Thank you,
fucking
bro.
honest or stuff.
Appreciate that.
What do you do now, right? Because obviously that's all the bad shit. Now you're like fucking.
Well, how did you get there, right?
How did you?
How did you start? How did it all start? Like this
new
new career for you, like where it seems like it's taking off for
bro,
you. It's like doing everything, like, you know, because
it's not easy. I know.
I'm still trying to figure it out because it happened really fast. It did. Did it not?
No,
one day you just wake up like, what the hell? He's got like all the like, you know, the views are just rolling in.
No, but one thing about this guy, bro. Hard worker, bro. Like anything he does, he goes all the way into, bro. Because like how you said, it's like one day you wake up and it changed like that. But I feel like I've been watching you do it, like, you know, for a little while type shit. But this dude is a hustler, bro. Like,
dude, a lot of people really see, and I'm not to cut you off, but you're right. A lot of people really see like the face of what's happening now, and don't know like that whole freaking, like, most people that are trying to run their successful life, you know,
right.
Like it's always a chase to stay, you know, consistent and popping.
It's a job in itself, right?
It is.
Oh my god.
Hey, but this is working two jobs damn near too, right? Because you're obviously doing the freight shit, the real part of it. Well, but then you're putting even more work.
What's the freight stuff for the people that obviously?
Wait, how did that happen? So what do you do now?
Yeah. No, so currently right now as I sit, I own a transportation business based off of my name, right? Then I own like multiple like collected companies like with like a partner. So like I have a partner, Travel Jacob, which is Jacob Davis. You know Jacob Davis. So we have our own. Yeah, shout out to Jacob. So we have our own story. He goes by Travel Jacob. So I got him into the business, and you know, we weren't seeing what we thought we should be seeing from this business. So
you knew there was more to it.
I knew there was more to it, and I told and Jacob had the same vision. So we created another business off of that, which is like a network marketing company. And what we did was we said, hey, you know, we want to help others that are coming into this business that we didn't have this access to these other platforms. Basically, networking companies, like large companies that are helping people get paid out and stuff like that, insurance.
So trying to put people on.
Trying to put people on, but at the same time building a company within that, right?
Right, making it a business for yourself.
Right. So we got the transportation business. Now I own a network and marketing company, which is the Union Network Group. Shout out to the Union and all the followers in the Union.
Wait, but so in the transportation, how'd you get into that? Like how'd you come about that? Like.
Right. Oh, but also at the same time too. Remember, I'm a father through all this.
That's what I'm saying, dude. Like that's what I'm trying to explain too. That's crazy, bro. Like you have kids, right?
It's like juggling.
Everything's going on, and
except with not 3 pins.
And you know what's crazy too? You're not guaranteed. Absolutely, and you're not even guaranteed to get paid for what you're doing.
You're not
in the content area, but you're still doing it, and
that's a job alone.
That's a job alone.
That's a job alone.
So that was good, Jesus. Thank you. That was good.
Yeah, shout out Jesus.
You know Jesus?
Hey, thank you.
Everyone pound up Jesus.
Hey, come here. What? But yeah, that's crazy, bro. Like seriously, that's I don't know, man. I think what it is for us too, like we're kind of like, oh shit, like we look up to shit like this, obviously.
But you know what's crazy? Like you're just a normal guy, you know.
Yeah, bro.
Right.
It's fucking awesome.
And you're cool as fuck. Like
Thank
you
you,
just
bro.
tell right away, right?
Yeah.
And you don't know
Appreciate
that, right?
that.
You see this guy that's huge and he's doing so much good potential. There's so much stuff. And you're like, oh my god, can I talk to this guy? No. But at the end of the day, we're just normal guys, right?
Yeah,
And that's it.
For sure, for sure.
Yeah, so I've always felt that way, dude. Like even with like a lot of people don't know. Like I used to work on music like on this like for years. Like I was actually at one point I was like really successful with music.
No, he was. Like,
I
was there for
like
a rapper or like a
bro.
He was
literally rapping, bro. Like
hey, I got a track with this man.
Yeah, we recorded some funny shit after.
Like some fucking around shit.
Yeah.
Hey, I got some music.
No, it's like even before SoundCloud.
Same.
Hey, look, this dude got flow.
Yeah, bro.
A little bit.
Yeah.
He got flow. Like,
Hey, when this camera shut off, we could turn the beat on, dude. And
okay, man, you know what's funny as hell?
dude? I could keep up.
Hey, you know what's funny as hell? I don't know. You know Chavo, right? My guy Chavo.
Of course, yeah. So.
Hey, so bro, I didn't even tell him I was gonna do this with you today. He texted me this morning. He's like, bro, why did I have a dream that Matt, you were on my podcast and that you started freestyling on this mother? And I was like, bro,
we should make that come alive.
We need a fucking freestyle, man.
Yeah.
Hey, honestly, Chase, the guy right here. Sorry, man. Shout out here, Jordan. It's his boy, engineer. He actually was a fucking
shout out Chase.
10 years, right?
Yeah.
He actually does some music. So
and Jordan.
Shit.
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
shit, low key, I was like, it's a music guy. I was thinking like maybe you might know him too, cause
bro,
you had some big like video guys and shit too.
Bro, yeah,
shit,
man.
Get
Shout
some
out to
toes
Ogun.
going, man.
Ogun, man.
Oh,
You know
he's
Ogun.
like,
Yeah,
I know
yeah.
Ogun.
Oh, he knows him?
I just
He knows
reconnected
his
with
shit, bro.
Ogun,
He knows
man.
his shit, yeah.
Ogun was
Nice.
such a blessing to me, bro. Like when I was going through the whole music thing, like, bro, there's people who really look out for you because they care about you, what you're putting out, and they really see your vision, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And obviously, I'm not the same person as when I was making music. You know, I was going through a rough patch, and I had a lot of stories to tell. I dropped a great mixtape called Voicemails from 312. Anything I've ever done, I've always put my 100% into it.
I want to listen, bro.
I went to LA and I chased. I have a song with Lucky. You know Lucky X?
Bro,
I have a song
crazy?
with Lucky. I have a song with Warhols. I
Warhol,
have music, bro. Like
You guys know what that
I,
is? That's what I'm saying. Yes,
I literally been.
Bro, y'all tripping if you don't know Warhol, bro.
Yeah,
That's
dude.
sick. What the fuck?
I literally
Bro,
been
it's-
chasing.
What?
I've literally been chasing this dream of success for
That's like that
years.
SoundCloud
And that's what I'm saying, like how hard
Yeah.
working, because bro, like the music shit, he never.
Nobody
gave that shit
sees
up,
that, bro.
Nah,
Like this
yeah.
whole thing now is like, it's
That's
crazy.
crazy,
Like
bro.
Ogun literally hit me up, bro. Like this is all proof. Like Ogun will see this, you know. And he hit me up and he's all like, "Dude, like you finally did it. Like I'm proud of you."
It's fucking sick, bro.
How does that feel, man? Getting
Crazy,
that,
dog.
Yeah, getting that, you know, that
Yeah.
person to tell you, hey, man.
Especially,
you're doing good.
yeah, especially for somebody who's
Yeah.
been
Yeah.
there, right? And they see you coming up. Like, how do you feel? How's like
Well, I mean-
the feeling? Well,
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
I know there's a lot of struggles to that, you know. For
Oh
sure.
my
And
God.
you don't see those. You only see
No,
the
no,
positives.
literally, this is literally one of the hardest working people. Cause bro, like, hey, the music shit, he was all the way in there, bro. Like,
Yeah.
and then there's like to see him switch up. I almost like, damn, like, do you still have that passion?
I
for music, too?
literally just was like, I wonder what this life is like, and I wonder what I could grow out of this. I'm like, and I founded this whole transportation thing through online, and it's crazy because once I entered this space and I started developing my own lane, because once you enter a space and industry, you have to create your own niche out of something, right? In
Right,
order
right.
to develop yourself into that space, right?
Yeah.
So you're not just gonna join the restaurant industry and just be like the biggest restaurant without being different, right?
absolutely.
Seriously, like you really got to be different
Right,
and
right,
stand
yeah.
out. And then people are like, dude, I really want to, you know, this place right now, you know, or I'm craving this place. You really got to stand out.
Yeah.
And that's literally what I did is like, I'm going to do this, but I'm going to do it in my own way. I'm going to create content. I'm going to put everything I learned through music behind this. Everything I've done my whole life chasing this, you know, success bus around. I'm going to put this all into this. And when I did it, I tore up the whole space, bro. People did not like me in this little portal of a group that they had. I was being invited to all these conventions, developing these relationships with these large companies.
Right.
Oh, who's this kid coming out of nowhere doing this and that? Because I'm the kid in the industry, right?
Yeah,
I'm,
of course.
Right. So not to cut you off, bro,
No,
but
hey, go ahead, keep going.
but literally, bro, like there's active people on the internet right now, and it's like, where are they at now? All these people who seriously, all these people who I've seen doing all of everything I'm doing now, but in my own way.
Yeah.
And they knocked me for it hundreds of times. Literally, where are they at now? They're nowhere to be found.
Yeah.
You can always beat out any talent with consistency. I drop videos every single day. I don't care if I don't care if I go back home and I'm tired as shit and my kids, Daddy, I want to, you know, this and this and that.
Yeah.
Like, I'm gonna commit to her I got to drop this video because this is what's putting food on my table.
Oh,
this is what's getting me to where we got to go in life. And you know, when my story's closed, I did what I wanted to do.
That's bad.
Straight up.
That's
Just like that.
That's raw.
Where are they at now, bro?
Well,
No,
that's
and low key, people. Hey,
That's how I feel about
You
it.
ain't the first person to do it.
Yeah.
But you doing it different. You do it like you said. You do it
Yeah.
your own way, bro. Like,
And I'm so humble. I go at it so humbly because I know I could lose it all like this.
right.
In a snap of a finger.
Yeah, it's,
I know what's happening
Absolutely.
right now because I literally sit back. I was on my boat yesterday, and
Hey, you got
I'm
a
on the
boat?
Chicago River, dude, and I'm literally
Wait, you got a boat?
straight up.
Wait, you got a boat?
I'm literally fucking doing 45 miles an hour on my boat on the Chicago River.
it's just, I love it, bro.
Listen,
Hold on.
I'm flying.
Jesus.
Hold on.
I'm flying, and it's like everything just stopped. You know,
Yeah.
You're like, how do I
I'm
have
flying,
this boat?
dude. 45 miles an hour, everything just stops, and I'm like, holy shit.
Yeah, this is happening.
You know.
Yeah.
Hey, you have a boat?
With the boat.
I was like, wait, that comment.
That's what he was trying to say.
Wait, bro,
You got a
like-
boat?
But bust out another 1,000 boat.
Yeah, just
Yeah, that's what it says. To bust down another 1,000. That's
Yeah.
what boat stands for. You know, hey,
Yeah,
remember
that's
Brian?
able. You said that.
Jason
Oh,
tell us
shit,
that.
yeah.
It's
But-
so real, dude. This shit is so
Damn.
real. We're actually like a lot of people that you guys are watching from home. Like this might just look like a video, a podcast, and it's like you're gonna cut it off and go about your life.
Yeah.
I did that for so. I didn't do that for so long. Why would I say that? I didn't do that for so long. What I did was I fed off of energy, right? Like
No,
not-
definitely. Hey, you grinded, bro. Like,
yeah, but like. It's the matter of the fact that we're here and we're actually doing something. We're making it happen. Like people talk about things so much. I want to do
right.
this. I
You're
want to do that. I
100%
want to do this.
right.
I want to do that.
And you know what?
Where's
I
the
hate
commitment?
that. Yeah, I hate that.
And yeah, where's the
You're
commitment?
right. You're right. Where's the commitment?
Why are you gonna?
Yeah.
And it's like a lot of people's like that are you know, were shitting on me. It's like, why shit on me? I'm actually doing something.
Doing it.
You should be happy for me. You know.
Right, right.
Nobody will hate on you, bro. Nobody will hate on you if they're doing better than you.
It's
You
true.
know.
That's
Nobody
very
will
true.
hate on you if they're doing better than you.
No,
That's
they won't.
true, man.
They won't. They'll want to keep.
No,
it
unless
Seriously.
unless they
That's very- yeah,
but
he's
some people
right,
will-
dude.
unless they see you as like a threat, like a competition. Some people will be like that. But me, I have no hate in my heart, bro. Because I always feel like, hey, at the end of the day, like nobody can stop me from doing what I want to do.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
There was a thing that Ryan shared. It was, if you show love, don't expect love back. Just always show love. No matter
Right, and
what.
you
What
should.
was
That's
that
being
shit?
genuine. Yeah. Because at the
Don't
end of the day,
don't always expect it, but I get what you're saying
Yeah.
though too, man. Like, I mean,
Because at the end of the day, bro, hey, I shouldn't do nothing for nobody expecting something back. You know, right? Anything you should do be genuine, right?
Yeah. Always.
And I get is that how you like? You know my
Fuck
boy
this,
Abraham, right? Like our boy Abraham. Nigga, you put him on to everything you're doing now. Like
Bro.
when he needed it the most, and what you expect back, right?
Not a damn thing.
But
bro.
that's the way shit should be. And look,
You guys could all ask.
and
Abe.
look at you know that's my brother too. And I know
Yeah, I know. I know.
That's love though too, cause bro, like
It may not have been like 100% of how things were like should go, but it's never gonna be that. Like Abe really
right, but he
did
did it
it.
because himself though, right? Too like you
Yeah.
gave him the little way, and he
And yeah, and I seen, excuse me, I seen Abe and what he was going through in the moment. We don't have to put his business out there, but Abe is such a good person, bro. Like Abraham
Who's Abe?
Balta.
Who's he?
he's one of my
He's just a good friend.
one of
Okay,
our
okay,
close
okay.
friends.
Yeah.
Cool,
But
cool.
but I could always see like the relationship out of things, right? I bet you if I call Abe right now and he's in town and I needed help moving something,
He would.
he would come help me.
He would help me.
You
Yes,
should give him a call right now.
100%.
Put him to the test.
Yeah, that would be actually
Give Abe a
pretty
call,
funny.
give him
No, yeah, but Abe, like,
I bet you any money. I don't even need to do that. I bet you any
That's
money.
awesome.
He'd be
No,
like,
that's cool.
"I'll be in town next week. I'll give you a hand because
He
he's
would,
out.
and-
He's out on the road right now.
Hey,
hustling."
but low key
Yeah.
too, Matt's always been the same way too. I remember there was a point I was asking you to help me with a job too, and
Yeah.
like you were like, come see, like
I would try my best.
Right,
bro.
right,
If I
right,
couldn't
exactly.
even make it happen, I'd apologize and just call it a day.
But still, like that's love.
Yeah.
Not that many people would do that for you.
Yeah,
too.
man. Yeah, man. So just basically just now we're all caught up in life and I'm like still building these relationships and
Right.
business
So
relationships.
let me
companies,
ask you
and-
this: like,
Yeah.
compared to 10 years ago, right? Like where you are now. Like, would you have saw yourself like here, like this, like do you because you're super successful? Are you happy with your success? Do you want more? Obviously, you probably do want more,
Mhm.
but would you see yourself like as successful as you are right now at this point?
I think I'm not. I think I would never say that I'm not at anywhere near the peak of my success. I don't think. I think I'm still in the building phase.
Right.
I think like if we're building a house, I don't even think the bricks are up yet. Like I'm still like learning. I'm still in my 20s. I literally, bro, I didn't even know that you could take a boat down the river not too long ago and park it at a restaurant, dock up,
That's where they
and
have
go
the
eat
restaurants and shit?
because I didn't see
Riverwalk?
that door open yet. and then you see the door open, and you're like, this shit is possible, right? I could park my boat and go into my condo.
Hey, I didn't even know you had.
How much is parking
to do that?
You know,
that's the question.
I didn't know how much
is the parking?
I didn't know there's valet for boats.
That's right.
You don't know things till you start seeing shit.
No,
Like, you actually start seeing stuff, you know.
Yeah.
And then you're like, damn, like, you know, this is really possible. Like, you never seen this because I'm just a regular kid from the south side of Chicago. Really, like at one point, you know, I'm young, you know, with my brothers, you know, my pop's been through a lot of things with construction, lost everything in 2008. At one point, we're picking up groceries from you know, what do you call those places?
The mom and pop shop.
No, not
food
even
pantry.
Food pantry, yeah. Like
So we're picking up food
like
from a food pantry at one point. Nobody knows that.
Yeah.
Do I need to tell anybody that? I don't.
Right.
I just already stacked up so much shit in my life. Slept on a twin bed on a piece of plywood with 2 dressers connected to each other. Nobody needs to know that.
Yeah.
I just been through it. And I just.
Hey, like you ain't looking for no sympathy.
I'm not looking for sympathy.
But that's why, because you grind it. Always,
Yeah.
Bro. Yeah.
But if I sat around, dude, and it's not like we would ever beat up anybody who sits around and dwells on things, because it's okay to be, you know, to be in your feelings about stuff. It's cool.
Man,
it's a normal thing,
life.
bro.
It's life.
Right.
Yeah, it's a normal thing.
Have you lived here all your life? Chicago?
I lived in Chicago my whole life. I touched LA a little bit, man, when I was in the music scene.
Yeah.
And I just basically, like, I have my daughter already here in Chicago, and this is where my kids are at.
Yeah. And you had your daughter at
this
a
is
young
home
age
to me,
too,
bro.
so
Yeah,
like, you know, like, hey,
Do you ever see yourself moving away from here?
Well, funny story is about moving, dude. So I actually just sold a house through one of my buddies. Shout out to Diego. I just sold my house, my first house that we ever bought together. Me and Desiree, my fiance, and we basically sold this house, made a bunch of money because we bought it during COVID.
So you bought it at the right
So
time.
we bought it during the peak of COVID, and I sold the house with Diego, and then we bought another house off market to get closer to the south side of Chicago.
Be by your mom.
But I was just only like 15. I was only like 25 minutes away, but I already felt like I moved away.
Right.
You know, I'm not one of those kids who
like
want to
that.
stay in my neighborhood where I grew up my whole life. But it only made like sense to me because like
It's
this
a good
is
neighborhood
home.
too, though. Yeah.
I've seen the entire USA. I've touched every single state in this country.
I wish I could.
I've been through the mountains of you know, I've been through every single mountain that you could think of here in the USA. There's not a state or a city besides the ones you can't drive to, like Hawaii. I got scolded. I dropped this video, got like 2 million views for this company. Shout out to Legend, and that company sponsored me from Canada. Shout out to Ontario.
Dang,
You've been to Canada. You dropped stuff off in
No,
Canada.
I didn't. I just got sponsored from a beautiful company. They build beautiful like kits for Sprinter and cargo vans.
Cool.
And
That's awesome.
they sponsored me. I put the whole kit in my van, did a bunch of videos. The first video I dropped
I
got
seen it. I saw it.
1.8 million views. And people were like, "Oh, how you gonna drive to Hawaii? How you gonna drive to Puerto Rico? How you gonna drive?" I'm like, "All right, smart ass. Like, I get it. Like, you know what I meant. Like, I've touched. I've been to every state that you could drive to,
Yeah,
or at
that's
least
just people like
travel
hating being
through
a
it.
smart ass and shit like
Yeah,
that.
yeah. It's just funny internet shit, which I'm so used to already. You know,
Hey,
I actually.
So,
love,
hey, do you get a lot of negative people like
Sometimes.
Sometimes do you let that bother? Does it bother you at all?
It doesn't
When
bother.
somebody like says some just like hate and shit like that.
It doesn't bother me at all.
No, and that's good though too.
Dude, when I put my phone down, man, it's I put my phone down.
Yeah,
honestly.
Hey,
Yeah.
it's almost
It
like
doesn't bother
you're just
me.
on like you're using it to your advantage. The
Plus,
social
you know
media.
the whole like stuff with the music stuff in high school, like.
Oh yeah,
Come
yeah.
on, you know.
Yeah, I
I've
feel
already
that.
heard it all, you know.
Like it could be worse than that. And
Yeah.
and then you're shitting on everybody, bro. Like
No, bro.
I'm not saying like that, but like not. I don't mean like because you're not like.
Bro.
I never seen like that.
Definitely, people have bigger boats than me. Okay.
Bro, stop talking about your boat because I'm mad you didn't invite me. Hey, but this summer you better invite.
I just put it in the water. The season just started.
So you just when did you get the boat? Let's talk about the boat.
Yeah, no, I just picked up the boat like a couple of weeks ago actually.
Oh, so it's
It
fresh.
hasn't been. It's
Nice.
pretty fresh, yeah.
It's gonna get
So
cracked in.
yeah, we gotta get it
Yeah,
cracking.
it's
No.
gotta get.
We should
Yeah,
have done the pod there.
we should.
Right,
Bro, that is a good idea, bro.
That
To
would've
do a
been
pod
Hey,
on
are
the
you
boat.
mobile?
Yeah.
He's mobile, baby. Let's go.
Alright, we're gonna go mobile.
Yo, pops, what do you think? That would work? A podcast on a boat? That would be
That would be
sick.
tricky.
Hey, man, he's like,
That's
yeah,
dude.
yeah.
That's content right there,
Yeah.
dude. That's
Yeah, that'd be
content.
awesome.
Right there.
No, but you're right. I don't mean you're shitting on people, but it's like the only people you shit is the people that fucking hate me. But I never try to shit on nobody in my
Yeah,
life. Bro. I'm not like
I
that.
agree.
Like, hey,
I agree,
I mean,
bro.
props to you, man. It's hard to do it, you know. Well, it's hard to get it started, I should say.
Yeah,
Because a lot of people say, "Hey, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that." They never get started, and I was gonna do it. and then it just becomes a past thing, you know. And
or hey, they give up too, like.
Yeah.
Hey.
So I guess my question is, how long you been doing this for? Like, how long has it been already?
It's going on. It's been 3 to 4 years since I've been doing.
That's crazy, man. You've only been doing it for such a small time, but you're doing it.
That's why I made that comment earlier about like I literally have to stop sometimes and just like kind of like come to my appreciate life. Yeah,
you do
because none of this materialistic shit really matters. Remember, I'm a cat who started a transportation business, and I slept in my van for 9 months to create what I have now. Yeah. Created content every single day, walked people through my whole life on social media, showing them all my pickups and drop-offs, talking about how hard it is on the road, and I'm just sitting here pumping out videos every single day, built my following that. And now and after sacrificing while Desiree was pregnant for 9 months, and I finally come home, I have my kid and I sit down and I'm like, was I happy during those 9 months? Yeah. Can I really sit on the road? Like, you know, shout out to everyone that in the transportation business that really sacrifices years on end. Maybe they don't make content and they don't have the ability to, you know, to access a different portal like that, and they're really hardworking people in the U.S.
You gotta appreciate them no matter what.
Yeah, and enough of this like controversy bullshit. Like, these people are really making America connect. Like, none of us in this room would have groceries or anything in here if it wasn't for anyone in the transportation industry. Honestly,
100%. Yeah.
You know, so these people that are out here working and grinding every day, their faces never get to get seen. You know, and I might be pushing out specialized freight, Apple products, you know, car products, stuff like that.
Whatever it is.
Yeah, and they're you're just a Sprinter van driver. Well, for one, I'm expediting freight where it needs to go to make the shit happen. You know, like if a plant is down and they need a bolt. If I'm in a van, oh well. I've seen I've seen a lot in this industry, dude. But
either way, and also too, like driving and stuff, because I've obviously been like driving so much, like that's a sacrifice stuff. Like being, like you said, your girl was pregnant, being away from your family, stuff like that. Like that's tough within itself too.
Yeah.
Like how many days a week are you home?
That's a good question. So I'm home a little bit more now.
Because of everything, like you.
Yeah. Well, also I got pretty much everything on watch. So like even if I'm not home, everything's being taken care of. Yeah, I have a lot of people I'm close to. Everything's held down at the house. Like I got stuff going in now. We actually have an assistant we just hired as well. Nice. So we got our emails, whole email. Shout out to Wolf. We got our whole like email system being handled. Like Jacob's really good on our page with like 83,000 followers now in their union network group. Damn, that's awesome. So we built this big network business, and now everyone that's collecting from transportation with the Sprinter and cargo vans, they're gravitating to this page called the Union Network Group, where we flood all of our followers into now, which we don't even have to do anymore. We haven't talked about the union on any of our content for 8 months.
What is that? The union?
It's a networking business where we network everyone that's interested in the business or is in the business. Yeah. To have access to resources that are not out there when we first started the business, right? Factoring, getting paid within 24 hours, insurance company policy quoting. For commercial insurance on Sprinter and cargo vans. Damn. I mean, we go everywhere, all the way down to like collections. Yeah. If a broker's not paying out a driver, we even have collections on hand. Really? We have so much access to resources, but it's like, you know, people need this. We didn't have that when we first got started. Right, then we started teaching a class. Damn. 6-7 months ago. You seen that on Instagram?
I see his class. Yeah,
So we started this class, bro, and because people are asking us, when are you guys gonna make a course? It's a popular thing now, right? Right. You see everyone doing classes, courses, and stuff like that.
Oh yeah.
And I'm like, you know what? Me and Jacob were talking about it, but I told Jacob we need to do this course. He's like, man, I don't think it's gonna do this. Nah, man, we're gonna do it. So, shout out to Tony from Stick With Us Delivery. He put us into a class together. Me and Jacob hit him up, and we all connected together. It wasn't like anyone came to anyone. We all connected together, which is another influencer. And what we did was we built this class in November of last year. Right. Every single month after that, we've had a class. It's always sold out, and we're always offering all of our help with private access to us for like $55 to like $100 a ticket. Damn. A 4.5-hour class, pure knowledge and resource.
So they pay the one-time class and then they have access to.
Yeah, it's like a live webinar. Yeah. And it's on Zoom. You can chill at your house and watch it.
And it's for people just interested in getting into that business.
It's just literally people interested in getting into the business and wanting to hear it live. like from the actual person.
Hearing like your real experience. What's
like imagine you want to learn how to tie knots, and there's a guy selling a course how to tie knots for 20 minutes, and it costs $5, right? And you click his class, and you sit there, and he's like, "This is how you tie a knot." It's like that.
Hey, look, that's funny because like I've looked up videos and like I want to like learn how to tie like my shoes. When I learned the dress shoes, I swear to God, that's so
tie
funny.
a tie.
Hey, tie.
Yeah.
I still don't even know how to tie a tie after watching the video, bro. Like, fuck.
No.
Bro, I swear to God, this is not like a sentimental thing.
God.
I'm not trying to make it like that. My grandfather, before he passed away, tied a tie for me, and I still have that tie tied, and I still wear it because I don't know how to tie a tie.
So you just keep it
Yeah,
like this.
it's hanging in my closet. My grandfather tied it.
Hey,
so.
your dad looks just like your grandfather, bro. Like,
Yeah, I know. He doesn't like that either, cause and people are starting to say that.
He said he just laughed at us.
People are starting to. Everyone knew my grandfather.
Right? Yeah.
You know my.
I know your grandfather.
Right?
Yeah,
he was popular on the South Side.
Bro, like, hey, like we shot a music video in front of his grandfather's crib with the
Oh
rammer.
wow, we did, bro. My grandfather was in the video.
Yeah,
on the steps.
Yeah.
What was your grandpa doing?
Dude, he was just chilling, man.
Dude, his grandpa's a gangster.
Everyone knew my grandpa, dude.
Yeah,
he was a real like Southsider, dude. Like
Hey,
he
wait,
was a straight
what
chilling.
nationality are you?
So I'm Mexican. I'm mixed on my pop side. So what are we? You want to roll it out, Dad?
Irish, Swedish.
We're mainly Irish, Swedish, and
Irish.
Yeah.
Swedish. Okay.
yeah. So we got like a just kind of like a
You're a mutt. Nah.
Yeah,
well,
Diverse.
pretty much.
Yeah,
I mean,
No.
my dad's like, anyone ask you, what you are, you just say I'm a mutt. You're a mutt. And they'll-
Oh, yeah, he said
they'll-
I'm not here. Agreed.
I'm like, Dad, I went to school. I told my teacher I'm a mutt. And you set me up, dude. She put me in the corner. No, dude.
Hey,
So-
what's up, Frank?
Frank.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's like, that was an inside joke. I get
awesome.
that. Yeah. That was
Damn,
funny.
man, this
No,
has
I'm
been
kidding.
fucking. This is awesome, bro. Like
It's awesome,
honestly,
man.
like especially doing
Yeah,
this experience.
man.
We
Yeah.
haven't did like I said. We've been doing this shit, and we only did it where people hear our voices. Now we got the camera and
face to it,
this is
yeah.
what this was
Camera,
dope.
put a
man.
face
No,
to
hey,
it.
and I gotta say,
Voice.
I appreciate you coming too, but like,
Yeah, man.
like it's because obviously you got a way bigger following than we do, so it's hey, as soon as I told him, he's like, yeah, I'm down, like right away, like that
Yeah,
was love,
Yeah.
and just down to it, like bro, like what I love about this dude is we didn't talk tonight for a long ass time,
It's been a minute.
But it's like it's always love though, bro. Like no
It's
matter
always,
what,
yeah.
like, hey, like I would.
We always
Never-
see each other's name pop up mutually when we're
Right.
on
Like,
the
it's
internet, yeah.
no matter what, I can never say like he's my guy, no matter what. Like I don't have to talk to him for a long time. Whatever, and the fact that like it was out of nowhere, like when we first dropped the podcast, he was like, "Yo, hey, I'm listening."
I did. I hit you
Yeah,
up,
he
right?
hit me up, and I'm like, "Yo, that's like."
I'm still involved. Like,
Right, like, yeah,
I listen.
I literally probably.
He didn't send it to me, bro.
No, I didn't.
I
I didn't. I literally probably hadn't talked to him in months, bro.
And I literally just sent him a message like on Snapchat, like, "Hey, bro, like I listened to your podcast. It was great." Like,
Hey, we were talking about how I didn't get the job at BK, and like you're like, yeah.
Yeah, it was made me laugh. I'm like,
he
this
was
is
like,
great.
yeah, maybe. I was like,
That's
oh,
great.
it's dope as
Yeah.
hell too, So
I really see stuff for what it is, bro. And if I believe, like, bro, you can ask Travel Jacob. Like, I believed in him. He called me every single day, dude. I want to start this business. I want to start doing it too. Matt, I want to, I want to start filming content too. This and that. Well, get this, get that for your video, for your van and all this,
Right, yeah.
So then he built this empire too, and now we're building it together. It's like, dude, I really see stuff for what it is. Like your guys' podcast, your guys' podcast has potential. You guys stay locked in. It has potential. That's a problem.
Hashtag lock, hashtag
No,
passion,
hey,
hashtag
And
lock.
look, too, like, hey, I know he would probably come here just like being my guy, but he wouldn't say something like that if it wasn't genuine too.
Yeah,
Like,
I wouldn't even be here right now
No, I
if it
appreciate
wasn't
that,
worth
man.
my time.
Yeah.
Like you feel like I feel like you'd be here because of me, but like just you saying that though,
Yeah.
it's like you don't have to say that.
Yep, and
You know what I'm
and it's I gave him 0 issues when we were setting this up. 0 issues. I was like, I'm down. You let me know.
Yeah.
Boom, I'm here.
Bro, literally, bro. Like,
awesome.
out of anybody I try to
It's
book,
not gonna
like,
be
hey,
like that for everyone. Just so you guys know.
No,
Hey,
that's
hey, but
awesome.
hey, bro,
Yeah,
I've had like just my boys. I try to get on like and bro, like, hey, where's it gonna be at what? Like this dude
Yeah.
was pretty much, hey, tell me the time, place, and down, bro. Like
Guys, like, dude,
and,
this.
hey, that was love. I appreciate
Yeah,
that,
bro.
Like, hey, that's
I wanted to I really wanted to come on and. We're not going to tell the full story. We do a part 2 one day on the boat, or
on the
or-
boat. He said it now.
40 miles per hour.
I
Straight
I
shot.
honestly think that would be so sick if we cruise the canal and do a podcast
I'm in.
we're just kicking it with
I'll bring
shirts
a little grill.
like that. Like
Bring,
we all need
bring
shirts.
Chase, man.
Yeah, that's a
That's
raw
a
Phil
nice
shirt.
shirt.
Chase,
That's a
you're in?
dumbass shirt.
Yeah,
I was
it's
at
a-
work. I just came from work.
That's
so.
like a yacht outfit though. My boat is
With
not
some
a yacht.
shorts?
It's not that big.
You gotta wear it all.
No matter. Hey,
We might have to put life vests on for the aesthetic, like to make it look dope.
Let
you
me
know?
That'd be fucking sick.
Right? Like
That would be
everyone-
sick.
Right?
That would be sick. A
Yeah,
vest.
yeah. A life vest on, and
Oh,
we're
yeah.
all just like sipping,
sick.
glasses on, just like having
I'm
a good
in,
time.
bro.
I thought just for the
But just like this, guys, you know, I got my DUI. It's a story that I put online recently. I got my DUI.
Me too.
I went through, you know, a lot of jobs I wasn't happy at. I chased, you know, success for so long with music, working at all these different jobs, you know, just like all of us. Like, I'm just an average kid from the South Side.
Yeah.
And then I go ahead and I discover something online. I just grabbed it and I made it mine.
Oh yeah.
You know?
Yes.
That's all I did. I
Yep.
did nothing different than that, and I just made sure I showed up every day. And it even if there's an excuse in the way, you still show up no matter what, right?
Hey, there's no excuse for not showing up.
Yeah, and you could just tell by the way people carry themselves that they're gonna do something, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys take this, you know, this is the first recorded
Damn right.
the
Fuck
first
yeah.
recorded
Yeah.
podcast that they're doing, and I
Yeah,
think this
yeah.
is the perfect start. Like I really believe in you guys. I think you guys can
Damn,
Nah,
kill
and,
this
that's,
shit.
and he
Damn,
said it
that's
too.
love,
Like,
bro.
he was like,
I
you
start
gotta
crying?
the video. He's like,
Yeah, crying.
fuck.
Hey,
bro,
hey,
he's
cut
like-
to him crying.
Hey, he's like, this is gonna be big. He's like he knew, like,
Yeah.
hey, that's
I really
love,
do.
bro. Yeah.
I really
That's
do.
awesome, man.
I think there's a lot of great people that are doing a lot better than me, and I'll catch up to in the future. Maybe they're older than me that I think you guys could get access to, and I'll put you on with those names,
Definitely,
and you
man.
guys will see this stuff.
Awesome, man.
Yeah, man.
So
Hey.
cut to the next podcast. No.
We're there.
Yeah.
But further, thank you for coming, bro.
Yeah,
We
bro.
appreciate it, bro.
Thank you so much for the invite.
Yeah,
We'll
man.
definitely do
Thank
a
you
part
for-
two.
Fucking
No,
coming,
definitely.
man.
Yeah,
Hey,
yeah.
man. Thank you to Matthew.
Hey, shout out the first
AKA
video.
Mateo.
Shout out my
Yeah.
friend
Guy.
Mateo. I know him
Yeah,
as
man.
Matt.
Appreciate that,
MTs,
guys.
whatever
Thank you
you
so
want to
much.
call him.
Appreciate
You
you,
know?
bro.
Yes, sir, bro.
Nice,
Thank you
man.
so much,
Yes, sir.
man.
Yes, sir,
Ryan,
man.
thank
My
you, brother.
dog, my dog.
All right,
Yes,
man.
sir.
All right,
Take care,
guys. Well,
guys.
cheers.
Late night with
Cheers.
JNR, man. Nothing
Late
in my
night,
cup, but
late
guess
night
what?
team.
Hey, late night with
Shout
JNR,
out to
nothing in my
engineer,
cup,
man.
but guess what? We about to
Chase.
pull up tonight.
Shout out
That's
to
it,
Pops.
baby.
Shout out to Pops.
Cheers.
Happy birthday, Mom. Let's
Shout out,
go.
Pops.
Happy birthday,
Happy
Mom.
birthday,
Peace.
Take care, guys. It didn't record? Wait.